And brought to you by State Farm. Here's a quick look at our starting lineups. First for the Celtics, Rondo and the Jet, Jason Terry in the back. And patrolling the paint, one of the fiercest defenders in NBA history and former MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, the big ticket, Kevin Garnett. Then it's Pierce, and it's Green in at the power forward position. And then for the Denver Nuggets, Lawson out there with Iguodala. And at the center position, a 7-footer out of Ohio State, Costa Koufos. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Fareed in at the...
Oh, what a throwdown there, man! Nasty, nasty, whoa!
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. That was just mean right there.
You know, it was kind of an unknown as to what we could expect from the Nuggets last year, Kevin. Mostly a young group that hadn't seen a lot of playoff minutes, but you know what? They came together. There was great team chemistry, and they showed very much to be a team deserving of being in the playoffs.
And he knocks down the first one. And it isn't always easy to have your first-round series against the Lakers, but they didn't back down for a second. It took them to 7 games, Steve, and the 7th game was won in Los Angeles by L.A., but the Nuggets really accounted well for themselves.
They sure did, Kevin. It looked like they were going to get blown out. They were down 3-1, going to L.A. for Game 5, but they won at Staples Center, then blew out the Lakers in Game 6 before finally falling short in Game 7. But I thought that gave a big boost to a young team like that to be able to play the Lakers all the way to the finish. Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Fareed, a screen on Garnett. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lawson. No luck. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's the break. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. He said that they'd be focusing a lot of their defensive energies on containing Ty Lawson, especially in transition. He added, Lawson is one of the fastest players in the league. So if you let him get out and run, you are putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. We've got to keep him in the half court and limit his penetration. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. The drive by Iguodala. Buried. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Rondo's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Fareed.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Now here's Garnett. He's guarded closely. Back to Rondo. It's stolen by Lawson. And now Lawson pushing it up. No one.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Sweet finish there, showing you some major strength and the ability to sky.
I rode that elevator right to the top floor.
Explosive hops. I'll tell you what, he can really catch you off guard.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. And that does it for the first. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
Here's Gallinari. It's good from about 19 feet. Gallinari's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nuggets.
Well, I love watching Danilo Gallinari play out of Italy, 6'10", and a great shooter. When you're that size, you can shoot over the top of defense pretty much at any point.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Kenneth Fareed, he's checked in for Denver. Lawson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Celtics, Garnett comes in for Sullinger. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right, not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
And Gallinari, guys, is a great shooter, a terrific shooter. He's also aggressive getting inside and getting to the line. Still very young, but already a dangerous scorer, a guy that can put the ball in the basket a lot of ways.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. Garnett, right side. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Some changes for Boston. Kuvas checked in for JaVale McGee. Alinari comes in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Iguodala in for Corey Brewer.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Well, you hate to be the guy asked to guard him because he's just so dominant, so quick and explosive. Tough to stay in front of him.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is.
The one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Denver.
Since Boston's resurgence, they've always done a great job against the Western Conference. Having the depth and the talent they do gives you a chance to do that, but last year it just wasn't the same.
Blocked. That one goes. Count it. 19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barbosa kicks to Green. He dishes it to Bass. Back to Green. He passes to Bass. Over Gallinari. Boston. No good that time either. And so we wrap up.